Good evening, I'm Russ Spencer.
And I'm Amanda Davis. First on Fox 5, the tragic death of Fulton County Juvenile Court Judge Sanford Jones.
Judge Jones was killed in a plane crash this afternoon. The small plane went down in a hayfield in Lee County, Alabama. 4 people were on board. 2 of them are confirmed dead, including Judge Jones. Fox 5's Randy Travis is at the news desk with the latest for us. Randy?
Russ, Judge Sanford Jones and the other victim were sitting in the front of the plane. 2 other passengers were in the back. Their choice of seating apparently saved their lives. Judge Sanford Jones died in an Alabama hayfield when the plane he was on board suddenly fell from the sky.
Based on what we can tell at the scene, it appears that the aircraft did come in low and did clip some trees at the edge of a hayfield.
The single-engine Bonanza took off from Fort Walton Beach, Florida in Destin en route to Coweta County. It crashed near Opelika, Alabama. It's a miracle anyone survived this plane crash, according to Lee County, Alabama Sheriff Jay Jones. What's more amazing, he says, is that one of the crash survivors led emergency responders to the scene.
One of the passengers on the plane, after the crash occurred, was able to contact us on a cell phone.
Sheriff Jones says the pilot and front seat passenger died instantly. Judge Sanford Jones was a longtime juvenile court chief judge in Fulton County, presiding over many high-profile cases. 2 other passengers in the back of the plane suffered non-life-threatening injuries, and they were able to speak with rescuers.
They basically said that there was some type of trouble, not specified, with the aircraft and that they were unable to stay in the air.
Sheriff Jones says the FAA is sending an investigator out of Birmingham to the site. Now the 2 injured passengers are being treated right now at the East Alabama Medical Center in Opelika. They're expected to be released later tonight. As for the plane itself, it's owned by Atlanta attorney Louis Levinson. His office confirms that Mr. Levinson was not one of the 4 people on that plane. Russ, back to you.
Randy, thank you very much. Judge Jones was well-liked and well-respected inside Fulton's juvenile court.
His colleagues say he was tough but fair. Fox 5's Morse Diggs joins us live now. He's in Fulton County with reaction. Morse.
They recall his cheerful demeanor. They also recall that he's a straight-up guy. Here's some pictures we just got as people were trying to leave the courthouse. Understandably, they couldn't find any smiles on this afternoon after trying to digest that news. Hugs all around, people trying to comfort each other at the loss of Sanford Sammy Jones. That's what they called him, Sammy Jones. A short time ago, a court spokesperson read a statement from the chief judge.
We are shocked and deeply saddened at the sudden loss of our friend and steadfast advocate for children and families. Our court will be forever indebted to Judge Jones for his innovations that have become models for juvenile courts nationwide. Our prayers go out to Judge Jones' family. That ends the statement from Chief Judge Edwards.
Now, I've had the opportunity to speak to a number of defense lawyers who have known Sammy Jones as a friend and have appeared before him over these many years. They say that they know that he was not the kind of person who'd come in and take over a room. He was not a gregarious type. But they say he was likable, he was fair, had patience, and if he had to, he'd get tough with them to keep things moving. All the while, his number one concern, the children who appeared before him. An innovator in some national programs to try to help children get back on the road. Obviously, at a juvenile court situation, that's where you can pick some of the young people. And with the help of family and with the help of counselors inside here, you can turn a lot of those people around. Now, clearly, over the next couple of days, they will be deciding what will be a fitting tribute to Sammy Jones. Judge Sanford Jones, killed in East Alabama in that plane crash. Live from downtown Atlanta, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.
He gave so much, he'll certainly be missed. Thank you, Morse.
Well, as details of today's tragic plane crash unfold, we are learning more about Judge Sanford Jones and his career on the bench at the Fulton County Juvenile Court.
Fox 5's Tom Haynes is following that part of the story for us, and he's here now with what he's learned. Tom?
Amanda and Russ, Judge Jones's caseload in juvenile court and his personal relationships are what put him in the public eye. He was a close personal friend of the late Judge Roland Barnes, killed in the Fulton County Courthouse shooting. He performed the marriage ceremony for Barnes and his wife and acted as a family spokesman in the immediate aftermath of the shooting. Judge Jones graduated from the University of Georgia before going on to law school. He was appointed to the Fulton County Juvenile Court in 1992. He presided over a number of newsworthy cases, including the House of Prayer trial, which involved the discipline of juveniles and underage marriage condoned by the House of Prayer Church. Judge Jones served with 5 other justices on Fulton County's juvenile court. Amanda?
Tom, thanks. I'll take it from here. The Chief Justice of Georgia's Supreme Court has extended her condolences to the family of Judge Jones. In a statement, Chief Justice Leah Sears says Judge Jones was a compassionate public servant whose single purpose was to improve the lives of so many troubled young people who came into his court. He worked tirelessly for our children and understood better than anyone that all young lives are worth saving.
Well, I knew and worked personally with Judge Jones over the years. He certainly was a tireless advocate for children, and he was such a kind man. He personally finalized so many of our adoptions made possible through Wednesday's Child, and this is just one of them. Bruce Broadwater adopted 2 brothers, making them a family. This was in 2004, and this was on National Adoption Day, and Judge Jones and others at Juvenile Court finalized 60 adoptions that morning. Finalizing adoptions held a special place in his heart. While overseeing cases in juvenile court, he once said he sees so many families in turmoil, but adoption is about creating families, children and parents who want to be together. Judge Jones, again, certainly will be missed.
Boy, he seems like such a leader, such a great man, and to have this happen so suddenly is really going to rock the court.
It certainly is a big shock, and I know he's definitely going to be thought of warmly, and like everyone has said, he was such a kind man and such an advocate for kids. Don't miss him.
Amanda, thanks. We are still working to gather information on this developing story. We will bring you the very latest on air and online at myfoxatlanta.com.